Hello, what up everyone? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. It's episode number 102 of the RTG today. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today's episode is once again powered by my awesome sponsor Elgato. Now we're coming up really close to Christmas and of course really close to the start of a new year. If one of your New Year's resolutions is to become a content creator, then you're going to need some of the best equipment in the game. Elgato will provide that. Down below in the description you can find a link to my Elgato profile page. As you know, I use all of their equipment to make my content every single day and can highly recommend them. So yeah, check down below in the description. Thanks once again to Elgato. And as we get on into the episode, if you'll do me the small favor of smashing that thumbs up button, that'd be brilliant. 4,000 likes, it'll be a little mini Christmas present to me. And hey, sure you want to give Lasty a little mini Christmas present, right? Why not? Anyway, getting stuck into the squad itself. Well, you know, it's pretty empty at the moment because we've sold Ronaldo, we've sold Cancelo. Yes, we have Taarabt. Yes, we have Semedo, and yes, we have a red Sterling. But I don't know how to link all of those players into the team at once. So someone's going to have to drop out somewhere. And I've got a feeling it's probably going to be... I really want to use Taarabt, if I'm honest. So I need to try and figure out a way to get him into the squad. I think we need to make that a matter of priority to get Taarabt into the team. Whether it be on 7, 8 chem, I'm sure that would work for me. We just need to try and figure out how to get it done. So, Gold 1 Squad Battles rewards is what I ended up getting the other night after playing... I don't think I'd played all week, and then I played 14 games of Squad Battles on Saturday night. So, when Sunday morning rolled around, I had Gold 1 rewards, and I still had... I think I had like 4 games left of the Brazilian Squad Battles for icon swaps, and that would be me done with the Squad Battle section. So, you'll see throughout this episode I get that done. We're going to end up, after today's episode here, we're going to have a lot of tokens. We really are going to have a lot of icon swap tokens, which is pretty cool. I managed to pack a Dutch manager there. Now, last year they were extremely rare and always 5k. So I'm going to keep hold of Ronald Koeman in case that he is also useful to me at some point in time. Gabbiadini, we do get ourselves a little inform, so that's good. It means it's guaranteed 10,000 coins off of Squad Battles, as well as all of the rest of the fodder. I think that we're actually doing an alright job of starting to create some low tier fodder in the club. I know I've got some alright mid tier players. I don't have anything really high rated apart from an 89 rated Casemiro that we got from our rewards. But yeah, other than that, like I think we're nearly ready if there is a player SBC that tempts me. You know, the first couple of days of the promo, Zaha, and then of course Sal from the Bundesliga. Like, there's some good players that definitely tempt me. You know, but I'm trying to be a little bit more sensible because if there's something amazing that comes out, definitely going to want to get it done. So I buy this preview pack right here because it gives me plus 3,000 coins. So I just got to make 4.5k from the rest of the pack. I'm not sure if I actually did, but it was close and it gave me another chance at another pack. But unfortunately, this one doesn't contain anything too amazing. I don't think I could make money off of that pack right there, could I? There's a loan pack, so you never know what's in that, but it's probably not going to be anything too valuable. So, as you can see, played some more squad battles, and from the actual icon swap section, which is the FUT Champions and then squad battles section, I've got every single one done apart from FUT Champions, where I am at 8 wins out of 13 required. So once I get 5 wins in the playoffs, should that happen for me this week, then I will, of course, have enough to get that token as well. So this is where I currently stand, all right? I've got 2 FGS swap tokens. I've got 3 of the green winter wildcard tokens. And then I currently have all 5 squad battles tokens for icon swaps. So what we need to do now is switch teams. Switch to a La Liga first owner, predominantly first owner anyway. I think we can get away with a couple of players that are bought off the market and head into this one league section to start working on icon swaps online. And this is the team that I put together. I think Ter Stegen might be the only player in that team that isn't first owner. And all I'm going to do, right, so we're going to get all 3 of the online icon swap tokens today. I'll just show you the highlights for the first game and the last game for La Liga, the first game and the last game for Serie A, the first game and the last game for Prem. And we can talk about them, how I found each one of them as we go through it. So, essentially, everyone apart from maybe one or two guys did golden goal. I did name my squads like GG for golden goal. I don't know whether that helped, but yeah, everyone seemed to be very, very complicit. I was also the same. If I went 1-0 down, I was out of there. And it made it pretty quick. So La Liga was by far and away the most successful icon swap token for me. It took me, I think my recording showed that I was recording for 29 minutes and I'd already got all 10 of the games played that I needed to because people had quit on me, and the win 6 and through ball assist 5. Like, I'd got it all done and it was in like 29 minutes, I'm pretty sure, which is definitely the quickest token I've unlocked for icon swaps for sure. I then thought the Serie A is going to be the most difficult for me because I've got a terrible team. So let's just go into that one next. So I was like, this could take a bit of time, but let's go into Serie A swaps. And the first game, I come up against some mega Prem team. But like I said, I'm just going to show you the games that the first game and the last game for each league, and then that will be that, because it really is the same. Like, you randomly get through, you score one goal, and then they quit, or the other thing happens, and I quit. So it's not the most entertaining gameplay at all. I think when I look back at the Serie A, it took me about an hour and 20, which again really isn't that bad when you think about it. Knowing that you've got to get a goal in 10 separate matches. Like, to get that done in an hour and 20 means that obviously it's full of a lot of quits. And that just seems to be the way that this is working, golden goal. And I must say, I really do like that. It just makes it much faster experience. I think because I left it a few days after it came out. It all came out on Wednesday, didn't it? So the fact that I left it like half a week, maybe a little bit longer before I started playing my games, means that the full-on sweats, maybe the full-on toxic people, were out of the way. They've already got their tokens, and the people that were playing were just fairly casual, playing on the weekend, because it was Sunday afternoon that I went for these. So yeah, maybe that was that, and that's why I had quite a lot of success. But I would say I quit a bunch of games. I reckon it was probably about 80-20 in my favor though, 80-20%. So like I would get the rage quit from somebody 80% of the time, and then 20% of the time I would quit. So yeah, it was genuinely pretty good. But the Serie A did take me about an hour and a quarter, hour and 20. I think the La Liga literally took me half an hour. And then when it comes to the Prem, weirdly enough, I thought it was like I thought it was a really strong team, because if you think about it, I've got Mahrez, Foden, Sterling. I had a lone Cristiano Ronaldo. I've got Semedo. I've got all sorts of good players. And it turns out that actually was like I think it took the longest. I don't know if everyone just like stepped up and tried a little bit harder, or I just got a little bit more unfortunate with the matchmaking. But yeah, the Prem was as hard, if not harder, than the Serie A team. And my Prem team was way better than my Serie A. So I don't know what happened there. And I wasn't necessarily coming up against crazy teams either. I was just conceding the first goal. But it might be, now that I look back at it, the fact that I've got Joe Gomez and I've forgotten his name, the Argentine centre-back. They're not as good as, like, I had Sula, I had PK in my La Liga and like Titi and stuff like that. So yeah, maybe my defence was a little bit weaker. I'm not too sure. But of course, it was nice to get into games with Sterling. I also really enjoyed Foden. It took me a while in the Prem. Like, I think I lost the first 2 matches. And one guy quit against me at 0-0 actually, but I don't blame him in the slightest. I was all over him the entire first half. I got through one-on-one like probably 8 times, and because I was desperate to try and get a finesse shot, I was just skying everything and missing the most ridiculously easy opportunities. I don't know what got into me, but at half time, he just quit at 0-0. And to be honest, I just laughed. I didn't find it annoying or toxic or anything like that. I was just like, yeah, do you know what? I should have scored. That's on me. So anyway, we eventually got this stuff done, as you can see. That right there is actually going to be my 8th icon swap token. done really quickly. I mean, considering I started them on Saturday evening and then by Sunday afternoon I was done, it's actually, yeah, very, very quick to get the tokens. And of course, I am still waiting on that final one from Foot Champions, but I'll get that after my playoffs because we just got the 8 wins, didn't we, in Foot Champs? So I guess I did start them a little bit early for that particular token right there. Little bit of pack action going on now, little bit of rewards from here and there, little SBCs, little objectives that have been completed, little one-player packs from the objectives, all of that type of stuff, as you can see, just to probably round off the episode. But in all honesty, it's been a very, very productive couple of days in terms of essentially grinding a little bit on Saturday night and during the day on Sunday has earned me a free base / mid icon pack, which is very good. It gets you engaged in the team, in the game, getting used in different teams. I know the games are literally 1-0 golden goal, so it's not the craziest, but it does get you using different players. And I would say, in all honesty, the most fun I've had during icon swaps out of any of the FIFAs so far. It was definitely the least toxic experience I've had so far. So yeah, GG's to the community, or GG's to whoever I played that day, because it was a pretty cool experience, I'm not going to lie. Another daily SBC was out. I'll make sure that I get that done. This one was for a rare mega pack, so I definitely wanted to complete it. And of course, it's for another token card, so that will be my 4th one. I think I should also be able to do, if I decide to do it, I'm not sure. There's obviously that live foot friendly objective for, what's his name? Is it like Junior Messiah or something like that? The Brazilian for AC Milan. So I could get him and another token if I wanted to grind that out. It just depends, because I don't think I'd use him in my team, but it might be good fodder. So I may just grind that one out. But here is the rare mega pack then. Can we get anything higher than the 83? Oh, no, probably not looking likely. And it's going to be Joao Felix. So yeah, unfortunately, ever since the ultimate pack, my luck hasn't given me any more of these promo players. I'd quite like to pack a very big one. That would be lovely. But if it's going to give me okay pack luck, but not the best for a couple of days, just until we get through to our icon SBC, hopefully in tomorrow's video, then you know what? I'm okay with that. If it gives me a better icon, then I'm totally okay with that. I can't see that going well at all. Can you? There's just no way, right? So I also reached 100 live friendlies. I think some of you guys will have way more than that. I don't honestly enjoy them as much as other areas of the game, apart from today when I really did have fun. But that got me a mega pack, so I thought, hey, we'll end the episode on a little mega pack from 100 live friendly wins. And I don't even get boards. I just get the bare minimum, which was an 82 for this 35k pack, and it is Anderson Talisca. But there is a whole bunch of fodder there. There are a lot of players that I didn't already have in the club, so we welcome them with open arms, and it just means that, like, those daily SBCs and marquee matchups and stuff like that are all going to be able to get done, no problem. Or if we get some sort of upgrade SBCs like player picks or something, I'll have a bunch of stuff in the club that I can just throw into that to try and get as many winter wildcard players from packs as possible. That would be lovely. So yeah, we're coming towards the end of the episode. I can't believe that for 2 episodes now, this is basically what my main team has been. It's been like a skeleton of it's literally like an empty old squad, because it's obviously not going to be this team. We need to figure out how we can make it work. But yeah, it would be nice to try out Raheem Sterling, although I have used him a little bit online today from my Prem team, and he's not incredible. He's very good, but he's not incredible. But Tarapt is a player that I would actually really be very interested to use. So I wonder if there's a way that we can get him into the squad without having to use like strong link players to him. I don't mind him being on 8 chem. Like, I think he can sit there in that position right there, even getting a dead link out to the left wing as well, and still be on 8 chemistry with the right manager. We just need to figure out a strategy for the other players in the squad to be on full chem to make it work. So yeah, let me know. If you know the players in my club, you can always send me teams and stuff. Send me like a link to some FootWiz stuff or whatever on Twitter. That'd be a good idea if you come follow me on social media. Twitter and Instagram are down below. And of course, as we end today's episode, if you wouldn't mind doing me the tiniest little favour of just booping the thumbs up button, that would be brilliant. 4,000 likes on this video would be outstanding. Smash that thumbs up. Thanks for the support. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. The only other thing to say is that I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I will be back once again tomorrow. I think it's about time we spent those icon swap tokens. Base/mid icon roulette, anyone? Oh, I am so down. Let's get ourselves a Zidane mid version. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.